And today I'm going to be doing the exercises for the 30-day, well actually for the August 30-day butt challenge. So I'm going to show you how to do some modified versions of the exercises, and then I'm going to do some full versions of some exercises. So you guys come and join us August 1st, next Thursday. It's my birthday month, so come and join us as I celebrate 46 years of living on this earth. Thank you, Jesus. But for that month, for August, we're going to be doing a butt challenge. So I'm going to show you how to do the modified versions here with the chair first. So we are doing 4 different exercises, and what you're going to do is you're just going to follow whatever the schedule is. You're going to check in every day, or you're going to check in at least once a week. So it's time to tighten up, lift up, and strengthen our butts. But when we're doing butt exercise, it also helps to strengthen your abs. It also helps to strengthen your back. So remember that. So to do modified first, you're going to need a chair. And the first exercise is called booty press or donkey kicks. So when you're using the chair for your modified versions, you're going to stand here, place your hands on the chair, slightly bend your knees, take your leg, and you're going to lift it up as high as you can to the ceiling. Now, while you're doing this in your modified version, you're squeezing your butt, right? You're squeezing your butt as you press your heel up to the ceiling. Now, let's just say you can't go like this as far as I'm going, but maybe you can go right here. This is fine also. As you kick back, squeeze your butt. Okay, so you'll do the other leg the same way. Next up is bridges. So you can do bridges on the chair, and all these you can do on the floor, which I'll show you how to do next. So, bridges on the chair, you're going to lay back in the chair, and you're just going to go down and press up. Down and up, down and up. Now, another thing you can do if you want to do some modifications, something extra, you can take your leg, either pick it up off the floor or put it on your knee and go down and up. Now, this way you work one side more than the other, right? We all have a dominant side, which usually means when we're working out, the dominant side likes to take over, and the less dominant side does not. So you can do it one at a time, working the less dominant side more, right? All right, so that's your modified for the bridges. Next is leg lifts. Modified, you're still going to use your chair. You just hold on to the chair. And you can bend over a little bit and just pick your leg up from the side, just like this. Now, when you bring your leg up, you want to make sure you're squeezing this whole area. Now, I get mine up pretty high. Well, for me. If you only can go right here, you do the same move, right? It's squeeze. And as I squeeze, I'm tightening this muscle right here, right? Right there. Same on this side. You just bring your leg up as high as you can get it. Right? If you're up here, great. If you're down here, it's as high as you can get it, it's okay. You just want to make sure whatever you're doing, you're squeezing that muscle tight. Last but not least is everyone's favorite, squats. So again, you can use the chair as a guide. If you have bad knees, you only go as far as you can go, right? What I want you to do is, as you stand, you squeeze your butt. Doesn't matter how deep you go, squeeze your butt as you stand. So how do you do this using the chair? So this is going to be your guide. So no matter how high or how low your chair is, that's your guide. You're going to go down, slightly touch, stand up. Now, when I touch, my legs, right, my hamstrings touch. My butt doesn't touch. So you want to take your butt out in the back, push back, butt goes back first. You squat down, you touch, you stand up, and I'm squeezing tight. See how my hips go forward? I squeeze tight. Even with doing your modified this way, you can add weight. So if I wanted to grab my 10-pound dumbbells, I can still do that. I can do a kettlebell. So I can come down, squeeze, and stand and tight. You can wear a weighted vest. Come down, squeeze, and tight. Now, some of you have been doing this with me for a long time, right? So what I want you to do is, if you've been working out with me for a while, I want you to grab some ankle weights. It is time to add some extra weight by using ankle weights. Now, I don't have ankle weights either. So guess what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna go buy some ankle weights, and we're all gonna add our ankle weights in as we work our butt. So it's gonna be really good for those leg lifts and those donkey kicks, or it's called booty press on the schedule. So I'm gonna add my ankle weights to that. So let me grab my mat, and I'm gonna do these on the floor. Okay, here we go. Here's my mat. Now, same exercises. I did the modified first. Same exercises on the floor. We have our booty press or donkey kicks. So I'm gonna come on my hands and knees. And again, you pick whichever way you want to do the workout. So here we go. It's up and kick, right? Up to the ceiling and press. Now imagine if you had on ankle weights. Even just 1 pound ankle weights are gonna work. 2 pound ankle weights. Now you don't bring your knee here and then swing it. Come right next to the knee, push back up. And you'll do the same on the other side. Right? Be careful of your back and push up. And again, if you can't do it that way, you can always go here. But if you kick here, you have to squeeze your butt. Right? Going this way forces you to squeeze. This way does not necessarily force you, so you're gonna have to make sure you're squeezing as you kick back. Next up, bridges. Now there's a couple of different ways you could do bridges on the floor. You can just do your regular bridges here, come up and down, try not to touch your butt to the floor, or touch very slightly. That's one way. You can add weight right here on your hips. Right, a dumbbell can go here and go up and squeeze. This is gonna also work your back. You can do one leg once, right? So I can take one leg up, and again, focusing on that one leg, right? Squeezing that one butt cheek so that you're not letting the dominant side take over. Another thing you can do is this. You can add your chair back in, add a chair, feet up on the chair, right? So heels in the chair. And this time you can go squeeze, right? Because this puts you even higher. Down, squeeze, down. You can do one leg. This is gonna be harder, and this is really gonna work that muscle, that butt muscle, and that lower back, and that hamstring, okay? And again, adding weight, ankle weights, oh my gosh. Woo, you're gonna feel it. So last but not least are our squats. And again, if you're doing modified versions of the squats, you go as deep as you can. Adding your weight, I'm gonna be wearing a weighted vest and ankle weights. You can add your dumbbells, whatever weight you have. So here we go. Standing shoulder width apart, sticking your butt out. I like to have my elbows touch my knees. So I go down and I stand. And I squeeze, right? Butt back, down and stand. Now, you can go really low if you want, right? So I could go out. You could do sumo squats, which work more of the inner thighs. You won't go very low. You go as low as you can and squeeze. I feel that. Just to give you a different variety of things you can do. You can also do jump squats if you want. I'm not doing those. You come down, you do squat to calf raise, just different varieties, right? You're working other muscles as well. If you do squat, jump, that's when you get your heart rate up, so you're doing more cardio. So do whatever you want when it comes to the squats. I'm probably just gonna do regular squats and squeeze my butt tight. Now, that is it for all of the exercises we're doing. Don't forget, you guys can also break this up. Maybe you do 2 in the morning, maybe you do 2 at lunch, 2 in the morning, 2 at night. The numbers are gonna get high, so just do whatever you see fit, right, to get it done. You might even need to break up the numbers. Maybe you do half now and half later. Maybe you're to a point where you can't do all the numbers, so that's okay. Then the next day, maybe you just only add 1 in, or the next day you do the same as you did the day before, right? So you don't want to stop, you want to keep going. There are break days or rest days. Every Sunday we take a rest day this month, in the month of August. So every Sunday, we're taking a rest day. So if things begin to hurt, like your knees start to hurt, that's okay. You could bypass that exercise for that day. Maybe squats, or you just go low, right? Maybe here, right here's your modified low, squeeze tight. Maybe this is as far as I can go. My knees hurt too bad. I squeeze really tight here, squeeze tight. It's still working my butt because I'm squeezing my butt as I stand back up. All right, guys. So I'm gonna put the link to register in the reply post or the description box, or I might put it in the description box as well. So you guys can sign up. So here it is. It's $5 for the whole entire month of August. Also, if you want, you can sign up for every challenge for the rest of the year. So we got August, September, October, November, December, 5 more months. That is for $19. So then you don't have to worry. I'll just add you to the challenge every month until the rest of the year. So you got $5 just only for the month of August, or $19 for the rest of the whole entire year. All right, you guys, so I hope to see you next Tuesdays when we start the challenge. Everyone have an awesome day. I'll see you back here later. Bye.
Keep pushing on.